car audio, let me show you one of my recent projects. What I've got is a Chevy Malibu. It's a fast car with a sleek design. The integrated audio system sounds pretty good, but what it could use is a little bit more bass. Wanting good sound without sacrificing much of the cargo area, I needed to build a box that would fit within this strange hump. I wanted it to tuck underneath the rear deck lid, but still sound really good and match the interior carpeting. For this project, I'm going to be using a Rockford Fosgate T1. Plugging the TS numbers into Subbox.pro, I'm able to come up with a design that's 2 cubic feet of interior volume. The length and height will fit perfectly in between the wheel wells and the upper deck lid. Subbox.pro is a great program. It allows me to visualize the design in real time and provides a cut list so that way I can build a box easily in the real world. Now I'm taking my design to the sawhorses. I transfer the design's measurements onto good old school 3/4 inch MDF. For 2 cubic feet, I'm going to use more than half of a sheet of MDF. I continue making cut after cut until I've got a whole stack of panels. Once I've got all my panels stacked up, it's time to begin gluing them together. You'll definitely want to paint the inside of the port before putting all the panels together. It can be more difficult to get the paint into the port once it's done. With the port painted, it's time for the subwoofer cutout. I just eyeball it with the jigsaw, but it fits really well. I go ahead and seal all the interior seams with silicone. And then I use a router with a round over bit to round off the edges of the port and other areas of the box to keep it smooth. I also use a dual action sander with 60 grit anywhere that the faces meet each other. I pass a speaker wire through the back of the box, and it's looking pretty good. It's time for me to test fit it in the Malibu, see how everything fits, plus how everything sounds. Since it's not a bad fit, I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint the rest of the box and add the subwoofer. While the T1 is an absolutely gorgeous speaker, this one is blown. Dang it, that's super disappointing, but we're not gonna be able to leave it like that. So I'm gonna have to come up with a different solution. Go Rockford Fosgate, you're a winner. Okay, so for this one, we're going with this Count VX. This might be a little bit better setup, but for this particular one, I decided it's best to run with a sealed box. You see this down in here. There it is. Count VX. Now the question gets quickly turned into the Count VX kicker versus the Rockford T1. I mean, obviously that T1 is so much better built. The problem is, it's junk. You hear that sound? You're not supposed to hear anything. This one right here is brand new. That one was brand new, but I guess it's a couple of years old. And he just wasn't able to stand up to it, even brand new in the box. Beautiful speaker though, but this is what we're running with this time. I mean, look at that. That is just an absolutely gorgeous 12. I mean, the Comp VX isn't a joke either. I mean, it's not what my brother does. Sundown, 15. Look at the surround on that. I mean, that's a fist of surround. To prepare the box for the Kicker 12, I decided to seal up the port area.
I knocked all the paint off and managed to seal the gaps completely. Then I sanded it smooth. Spray adhesive is added to the wood as well as the carpet and allowed to dry to the point where it's no longer tacky. Then the two can be pressed together and they will permanently bond. I've added these extra panels so that way I'll have a nice place to mount my amp. I have them wrapped and ready to go. Now that the wrap carpet is glued into place, it's time to go ahead and cut out the opening for the subwoofer. I just trace the inside line with the razor blade so it comes out smooth and very, very round.
How can you tell if a box is good and sealed? You push in on the cone and watch it come back slowly. That slow return lets you know that thing is sealed up, nice and tight.
Now back to the Malibu for one final test fit and reconnect all the other electronics. It's gonna slap. The KX1501 on the amp rack looks good. This spot will keep it cool and secure while the vehicle's in motion. This box design minimizes the loss of trunk space, and the deep bass notes of the sealed box flow through the vehicle's interior. With the backseat let down, subtones breathe onto the passengers. The carpet colors are a really good match for the vehicle's interior, but it's lighter in the trunk space to really show off the subwoofer. Well, that's my video install. If you made it this far, I truly love you. The time, talent, and treasure that we invest in projects like this is very satisfying. But there's nothing more important than working on ourselves, trying to be the best version of us that we can offer to the world. I truly love you guys. I wouldn't have made it this far without your support. I thank each and every one of you for watching my videos. Now I'll have to catch you in the lanes.